Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and another video here. Today I have a swatch and review for you of the Mythos Lacquer Necronomicon collection, which was so kindly sent to me as just a gift from Mythos Lacquer. So like right off the bat, I just want to say thank you, Mythos, because I have been itching for your next release, and when you reached out to me and offered to send it to me, I was like, oh my god, yes, absolutely. So this is a quad. We have a 4-piece collection, the Necronomicon collection. As with the previous collection, it came with this really cool note with a wax seal, and it's just talking about like Lovecraftian horror, which is, you know, what this collection is centered around. And you guys know it's my favorite part. Came with the little collector's cards that describes all of the inspirations on the back, and each one corresponds to its polish. It also had this extra little card here that has something I cannot pronounce, because here's the thing with Cthulhu and like Lovecraft and all that. The words are tough. Now, I don't know a ton about like Lovecraftian stuff outside of Cthulhu, because do you guys remember in like the mid to like the mid 2000s, like 2005 to like 2010s? Is that the mid 2000s? I don't know. But around that time period, everybody was like obsessed with Cthulhu for some reason. Like there was like, at least in like the nerd sphere, which I was and am a huge part of, everyone was like, I want a Cthulhu dice bag and like Cthulhu hats, and they were making Cthulhu mittens, and just everybody loved Cthulhu. It was like, you know how like normies were obsessed with like the finger mustache? It was like that, but for nerds. I just said normies. Rob knows a lot about like Lovecraftian stuff. He's like obsessed with this intensely elaborate board game called Arkham Horror, where like if you have all the expansions, one kitchen table is not big enough to play this game. It's massive, but I digress. So if all goes well and I timed the release of this video correctly, you can hop right from this video over to the Mythos Lacquer website and pick these up. They are running a Black Friday sale, and it is 20% off the entire site. No code needed. If you are one of the first 100 customers, you get a free cuticle oil, which they sent me one as well, and you have to see, I can't begin to describe the scent. It's like a little bit sweet, but it's also like soft. It's gentle. It's called, does it have a scent name? It just says Mythos Lacquer Cuticle Oil on mine, but it's 15 milliliters. The dropper is very fine, very thin, very precise, which I've been emptying all of my oils into my Shop NBM Cuticle Buddies, but this one I'm just going to leave right in this bottle like this because super, super convenient, easy to, like the one thing that I don't like about the Cuticle Buddies, it's probably the only thing, is you can't get under your fingernail, which I like to oil under here as well. But with this dropper, you can. So this is a really nice bottle style. I haven't seen any other brands release this type of bottle before. Usually it's like a more like rounded top. They are also going to be launching a glitter top coat. Now I don't have that, so I can't tell you anything about it, but if you've never used a glitter top coat, you need one, because I just feel like with like chunkier, thicker glitters, it really gives it such a nicer, seamless look. I've been using one for maybe 1.5 to 2 years now on my thicker glitters, and it's made a world of difference for me. So that will be included in their 20% off as well. Like I said, everything on the site should be 20% off, no code needed, and I will have their website linked down below in my description. So if you want to go check them out, I highly recommend it. So I just checked the brand's Instagram, and it states that the polishes are $13 a piece, or you can get the entire quad for $48, which is discounted. And then keep in mind, if you buy these while the Black Friday sale is going on, you will get a further 20% off discount according to their Instagram. And just in case this is important to you, all of their polishes are 10 free, vegan, and cruelty-free. And I just held up a 4, even though I said 3 things, so I can count. And this is going to be a pre-order. According to their Instagram, they can take 2 to 3 weeks for fulfillment. Due to the high volume, though, of it being like a Black Friday sale, it may take a little bit longer. However, I will say that when I ordered from their initial launch, that one was also, I believe, listed as a pre-order, and my polishes got out super fast. So I think that they are really well prepared for their launches, and they're just making sure that you're aware, you know, it's going to be high volume, but shipping has been great, well packaged, and all that. So let's get into the live swatches and the full hand swatches, and then we will talk a little bit more here at the end. All right, so I did ask Rob how to pronounce all of these, but I immediately forgot the pronunciations as soon as I walked back to my office. So we're going to do our best. So first we have Yogg-Sothoth, which is a purpley jelly base with metallic purple flakes and these matte black flakes, and those flakes pile on. This is stunning. You know, this is one of my faves in the collection. I love a good purple. I love anything with a black flake, and it looks so cool. Then we have Cthulhu, the one I do know how to pronounce. Rob said you could also say Cthulhu if you want to be uppity about it, which I don't. So, and please excuse my swatching nail. It is busted. This is a tealish jelly base, and we have these iridescent little microflakes in there, and they reflect back this cool yellowy green. This really does remind me of kind of a mermaidy, spooky ocean depths polish. Really, really beautiful, really perfect for fall. This is Nyarlathotep, maybe? And this is like a very yummy, orangey yellow jelly base with, I think, a similar shimmer to the previous one, and then also these little black flecks running through it as well. And it does build up really well in 2 coats for my nail length. Nail line is almost invisible. You could use a blurring base if you were really worried about it. And finally, we have Azathoth, which is this really deep midnight black jelly base, and similar to the orange, it has those really tiny little flecks of shimmer running through it. It looks kind of like a rusty copper, and it's hard for me to capture on camera. In real life, it looks like the night sky. It is very, very pretty, very, very fall. So what did you guys think of this collection? I really, really, really love the colors, especially these 3 in particular together. I know that like this isn't like specifically called a fall collection, but it screams like Thanksgiving-y fall to me. Like, I don't know. These just seem like the Thanksgiving colors. You know what I mean? And I mean, you can always throw the black in too, and it works, but it's just like these 3 bright but jewel tone colors. That's very like fall winter to me. And so I think it's really like creative of them to not theme it explicitly fall, but give it a fall feel, you know? My first thoughts when I received this collection were, oh no, I'm gonna have to say these names on camera and sound really, really dumb. Because like I said, like Lovecraftian stuff, I just am not well versed in it. And there's like a lot of consonants in the names, like too many consonants in the words in H.P. Lovecraft's universe. So I'm gonna do my best. If I get them wrong, no, I didn't, okay? So we have Cthulhu, Azathoth, Nyarlathotep. I don't know. Never met a Nyarlathotep in my life, so I could not tell you. And then Yogg-Sothoth. And honestly, like, the cards really, they get me every time. I love a collectible anything. I love a good gimmick. I love when I'm gonna get a little book and put all the cards in. But out of all the cards, this guy, I looked at him and I was like, wow, he's so cute. I kind of want to give him just a little kiss. Just a little kiss on the forehead. I don't know. He's got too many eyes. And I like that about him. He looks like a little bug, like a cute little bug. Yeah, so I really am loving that they're continuing the little bonus extras and the like informative little letter here. I think it's really cool because as someone who really likes the brand, but you know, didn't know much about this topic, it gives you a really basic rundown, which I love to learn things that probably won't help me in my day-to-day. I love useless facts. And so this was really cool. I am not going to read you the whole thing because that's a lot of reading, but I will read you the last little paragraph. It says, "We at Mythos Lacquer owe our entire idea and creation to the works of Lovecraft. We are inspired to create a universe, a mythos of our own through our creations, inspired not only on Lovecraft, but the many authors, creators, cultures, and more who have helped shape our world's tales of terror, folk tales, myths, and legends." And that rings so true to me. You know how sometimes you see like a company's mission statement and you're like, what are you talking about? No, like that is like, I'm like, yes, I see it. I absolutely see it. So congrats on your second really cool launch, Mythos. I mean, I guess there was like a mini charity polish in between, but your second full collection, very cool. Now, as far as my favorites go, like I said, those three really bright jewel tones, it's hard to pick because as I was swatching them one by one, I was like, ooh, that's the one. And then I swatched the next one. I was like, no, wait, that's the one. And then by the time I swatched the last one, I was like, they're all the one. I really love this tealy green. This is Cthulhu, the man, the myth, the legend. And so I really like that one. But if I had to pick an absolute top, it's between these two. Bro, the names. The Yog-Sothoth. Sothoth, yeah. And then... Bro, I can't read the font. It's hard. Nyarlathotep. Hang on a second.
Nyarlathotep.
Oh, I was not that far off.
Nyarlathotep.
Nyarlathotep. Nyarlathotep. Say that 5 times fast. I really like Nyarlathotep, which is this really like yammy, pumpkin-y, inside goo kind of orange. And then it's got this like red kind of shimmery sparkle in there and some really tiny like black micro glitters in there as well. I don't know why I saw that and I was like, that's the polish I want to wear to Thanksgiving dinner. Like it's just giving Thanksgiving dinner for some reason. I really, really like that about it. I think that is probably my absolute favorite because it's just a funky color and it's pretty rare that I find oranges that I like and also like on me. There are a lot of orange polishes where I'm like, I love that, it's beautiful, but on me it looks really bad. But these kind of oranges with like a shift to the browner side where they have like, I know people said like orange and brown are like whatever, the same color. Colors are fake and made up, I don't know. Also, I did not know that peach was orange, so everyone who was roasting me in my favorite pink video, I'm sorry that I put like 4 peaches in there. I think they're pink. Also, I learned that mauve is purple, not red, so everything about colors right now is blowing my mind. But like the oranges that have that hint of brown in them, I feel like they just play well with my coloring, like my skin tone, my hair, my eyes, like all that. I feel like they look really good on me, not to be, you know, narcissistic. And so I really, really like this one quite a bit. But in second place would have to be the purple. This is Yog-Sothoth. All right. I hope that the next collection is one that I can pronounce and not sound so silly. But these are stunning. And this purple, it's like got this super, super vibrant, I don't know why that made me so like, but it's just like they are these super metallic, in your face, punchy purple flakes. And those are mixed with some black flakes. And I feel like that really makes the purple stand out even more against that like black background of the kind of darker flakes. And so as I painted this one on, I was like, oh, okay. So I feel like I'm obsessed with these two, and I love the other two too, but like it's really hard to put one above the other when it comes to these two polishes. So you guys know that I always like to inform you if there is a problem with the formula, or maybe a note or concern or anything that you would want to know before buying a polish. And the formulas on these are all fantastic. I was a little bit worried when I saw how flaky packed this was. Maybe worried's not the right word, but I love a flaky bomb. But one thing about a flaky bomb is that they can be really, really thick in the bottle. A lot of flaky bombs that I buy, I end up putting thinner in just because they get a little bit goopy. There's just too much stuff in there. This one did not need any thinner at all. It applied straight from the bottle very well. I think part of it is because these flakes are much finer. They're a lot smaller than the typical flaky bombs that I wear, where they have like massive flakes. So no problems with application on this. The only note I have for you is if you are going to wear this, I would suggest either a glitter smoothing top coat, because it does dry just a little bit textured, and they did just release ones. I imagine that's probably why, like it kind of goes hand in hand. So I would recommend either wearing a glitter smoothing top coat, or if you just aren't interested in buying a glitter smoothing top coat, you can always just do 2 coats of your favorite thick glossy top coat, and it won't be exactly the same, but it will kind of do the trick. Otherwise, you might risk having just a little bit of texture on the nail, but like I said, the flakes in that one are quite fine, so it's really not too noticeable. It's just, for me, sometimes I don't like having bumpy nails because I scratch my face when I sleep, so that's really just a me problem. So yeah, that is the Necronomicon collection. I will certainly be wearing this one for Thanksgiving. It's just too kind of spooky, but really on season right now. So let me know down below if you want to pick any of these up. And like I said, don't forget their Black Friday sale is going on right now, 20% off. Just click the link in my description, not affiliate or anything like that. Just wanted to, ease your way over there and check them out, because they have this, and then they have their first collection, which I also have a swatch and review of here on my channel. So thank you again to Mythos Lacquer for sending me these. Keep up the amazing work. I look forward to all your future releases. I will be collecting every single card. I can't help myself. I'm a mess. So that is going to be it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys check out this brand, because they are my favorite new brand on the market, and I want everybody to share my enjoyment. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!